Once you've logged in, you'll have access to the My Projects page. The My Projects page will give you a list of any projects that you have access to and are participating in. For example, of today's video, we will be using the Fend production test. To access My Project, come down to the dashboard and hover over the project name that you want to access. It should highlight red. Once you've selected on that, it will bring you to the project home page. This will give you a list of quick links for several tools within the REDCap system. First one to look at is on the left-hand side under the Project Home and Design tab. The first link will bring you to the page we are currently on, the Project Home. The next one to pay attention to is the codebook. The codebook is a read-only version of the project's data dictionary and serves as a quick reference for viewing any attributes of any given field for the project without having to download or interpret the data dictionary. It can be a useful tool when working within the system. The next project tab we want to look at is the Data Collection tab. Under this tab, there's two options to use to change and search for record statuses. First is the record status dashboard. This table has listing of every existing record and responses and their status within the data collection instrument. You'll be able to look and search for participant IDs and their CRF status. You can look at the status in the legend for status icon in the upper right-hand corner. This will tell you where the CRF is in completion. You can also use a filter to separate and identify different number of records per page, as well as different project aspects. You also have an option within this page to create a new record number. By selecting the text box and entering a participant ID number that is concurrent with the project system, and then entering the Create button. Another way to add or edit records is under the Add Edit Record in the Data Collection tab. Under this link, you will find two options. In the first table, you'll find two ways to search existing participant IDs. By using this box, you can scroll through participant ID numbers and select the correct one. You can also use this text box to search existing record numbers. This text box can also be used to create a new participant ID by typing in the number and hitting enter. If you have further questions, please refer to Add and Edit Records video by the DOMC. The next table is the data search. This first tab will let you search different CRF fields by subject. Below that, you can use this tab to search queries and any data questions that need to be resolved. The last tab that will be most used to you will be the Applications tab. Under this tab, you have several links to several tools that will be of much use to you. The first we'll look at is the calendar. The calendar application can be used as a project calendar within this project to help organize your schedule and keep track of any upcoming events. It will help you allow you to add and modify calendar events and then view them either on a daily, week, or monthly format as seen here. To add a new note or calendar event on any day, just click the New plus New button. By selecting this button, it will give you parameters to create a new event, when and how, and with a brief description, as well as adding other members of the team. Next is the Data Exports and Reports and Stats option. Under this module, it allows you to easily view reports for your data. It can inspect plots as well as descriptive statistics on your data. It can also allow you to export any data in format of Microsoft Excel, SAS, Stata, R, or SPSS for further analysis. You will need privileges to do that, and you may not have this option. Next is the logging. Logging makes a list of changes made on this project, including data reports by a user. The logging can be filtered by event, username, record number, records in the DAG, time range, as well as displaying events. This will be a useful tool if you need to look back at past work to resolve any queries. The file repository is a useful tool for uploading and downloading any files in relation to the project. Here you'll be able to use this as a library as well as moving data between projects. The last thing we want to look at within the project is the data quality and resolve issues links. The data quality allows you to execute data quality rules upon your project data to check for discrepancies within your data. The most useful tool within this page is the Data Resolve Issues tab. You can access this tab either by selecting this tab or the link within the left-hand column. The Resolve Issues tab will be a lot of use to you. This will display any data queries that are currently unresolved or have already been resolved using data resolution workflow. It will be separated by record number, data quality rule, and user assigned. If you have any further questions, please refer to the data resolution video created by the DOMC. Those are the basic tools within a project for the REDCap system. The final thing we want to look over and be aware of is the REDCap Messenger. The REDCap Messenger will be useful for you to find any notifications and conversations in regards to the project. Notifications can include system notifications as well as general notifications. Conversations will be populated and sent to you in regards to data queries or any questions or communications between team members. You can also add and create a new conversation by selecting the Create New Conversation button in the right-hand corner. This will allow you to select users within the project and other projects and be able to give you a form of communication between team members. Once you've filled out all the appropriate fields, you can send that message to your participants.